I'm Darlene Duncan and I attend Harlingen High School and I'm a senior here at Harlingen High School. On campus I'm involved in student council, which I'm the president of. I'm involved in NHS, which I'm the vice president of. And I am in orchestra as well as swimming, and I am the concert mistress in our varsity orchestra. And I'm a senior varsity member on the swim team. I've also involved in FCA, I'm involved in science club, and I'm involved in different other organizations on campus. Outside of campus, I'm involved in student advisory board. I'm very involved at my church with my youth group, as well as volunteering at different events that we have during the year. I'm in Youth Leadership Harlingen.
Hi, my name is Natalie Marquez. I'm a senior here at Harlingen High School. Inside of school, I'm a 4-year varsity tennis player, a 4-year orchestra member. I'm involved with NTHS and Key Club. I'm a yearbook editor for the past 3 years. I'm in science club, and I've done FCA. And outside of school, I volunteer with my elementary school since my mom's a teacher there. And I'm involved with the youth at my church, Our Lady of the Assumption.
I think one of the things that I've learned from being able to hold all these leadership positions is how to, within being a leader, you're working with the people and how to be more of a people's person, how you can humble yourself and just learn what it is to work and not just tell people what to do. And it's also taught me that there are so many things that we can do to help better our community and to better help the people in our community.
Well, I'm currently the president of orchestra, and I'm a tennis team captain, so I've learned that along with having to be in charge of so many people, you have to realize that not everything's gonna go right and everyone's gonna argue at some point, but you just need to take a step back and be the bigger person and even everything out between people.
One of my big passions has been music. I started the violin and piano when I was 6, but I started the violin when I was 3, so I've really spent most of my entire life in music. I'm not going to major in it, but I definitely am going to minor in it. I find it as an outlet for when I'm stressed, or just whenever I just want to escape, whatever's going on around school or whatever. It can be an outlet to just relax, and I enjoy playing it.
I'm passionate about life skill kids at our schools. My brother's autistic, so he inspired me to what I want to do with the rest of my life.
After graduation, I plan on either attending University of Texas or Baylor. I recently applied to some Ivy League colleges, so we'll see how that goes. I'd like to major in business, finance, or economics, and hopefully after that go and get my master's of business administration.
I plan to go to Texas State University and major in education, become a special ed teacher or a diagnostician.
My name is Michael Cantu. I'm a 12th grader at Harlingen High School South. I'm in a variety of organizations, including band, STEMS, FBLA, NHS and NTHS, and most recently I've been doing UIL.
I'm Mia Aguirre. I am a senior at Harlingen High School South. I'm in Harlingen Youth Leadership. I'm a mentor. I'm in RGB Mentors. I'm in National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society. I'm senior class president. I'm in FBLA and Latin Club.
From most of these organizations, I've learned how to be a leader. And most of them, especially FBLA, which is Future Business Leaders of America. And since there are a variety of them, I've learned different skills. I've learned from business, math, science, being a leader.
I've learned the importance of community service. I love to go out and donate back to the community that's given so much to me.
The thing I'm most passionate about is science, and that's because I've always been curious to know how things were made and how they work, and science really acts as an outlet to my questions, and for the most part it's satisfied my curiosities.
I guess I'm passionate about trying new things. I really like the idea of going to college somewhere out of state, studying abroad, experiencing new things, and learning about different cultures and about different people, and just seeing everything there is to see.
I'm not really sure what school I wish to attend. I'm thinking about UT, but I also want to go out of state, maybe Minnesota. And I plan to graduate with a master's in engineering, specifically chemical.
I hope to go to Georgetown in Washington, D.C., and I want to major in poli-sci and go on to be a lawyer, a defense attorney, actually.
My name is Elia Law, and I am a student at Early College High School. Well, inside of school, just this senior year, I'm only in Relay for Life, Action Team, National Honor Society, and Yearbook. Outside of school, I'm a cotillion member. I'm a volunteer at the Harlingen Arts and Heritage Museum, as well as I also participate in a variety of other volunteer projects. I was also a former exchange student.
My name is Emerald Rodriguez. I go to Early College High School. At school, I am a member of ecology, I am hospitality, I am a member of NHS. And outside of school, I regularly volunteer at St. Albans Episcopal Day School. And I do other, recently I did volunteering at the Habitat for Humanity.
I learned a lot of lessons, especially from the exchange student program. I mean, you're living in another country, so I learned how to be independent, I learned how to be responsible, I learned that you need to learn that there's other ways of living than just this one. And so I got the biggest learning experience from that. But other things, such as cotillion, for example, in cotillion you learn how to be more appropriate when the time comes. You learn to be more formal, more professional, and how to act when you're in certain situations. And then clubs such as Yearbook, you learn how to be in a group. You learn how to come together to form a product.
Ecology Club, I learned how important the earth is and how it's our duty to help clean the earth and protect it. And at St. Albans, I learned a lot about what it takes to be a teacher and what teachers need to do their jobs. And Habitat for Humanity, I learned that there's lots of people who really need homes and how it helps to help them build and paint their homes.
I am very passionate about traveling. I mean, ever since I was little, I've always loved to go to Mexico and back and go to Houston. And then I went up and about, and I went to Italy, and I went to France, and I went to Greece, and that's pretty much what I want to do for the rest of my life. I just want to travel.
I'm very passionate about art and drawing. I guess I got that interest from watching old Disney movies. I always loved seeing how they're made, and it really made me curious on all that intricate animation stuff, and I like to do that.
I will be graduating from TSTC with my academic core. And then afterwards, I recently just got accepted into the American University of Paris. Also, I'm awaiting acceptance from UT Austin, and I've already been accepted into Houston Baptist University and the University of Mary Hardin-Baylor. But for the most part, I'm thinking either UT or the American University of Paris. I plan on majoring in international business and a language, preferably either Mandarin, Chinese, or Russian, and then minoring in art history or finance.
After I graduate from TSCC with my basics, I plan on attending A&M Corpus, and I plan on majoring in general education so I can become an elementary school teacher and perhaps minoring in computer science.